Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Jasmine, and for those that do, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a really exciting one. It is my last empties of 2021. It's actually, well, I don't know, things were semi better this year, so I'm not surprised I used products up, but I can't say I used as many as I did, but I did want to share with you some of the products I did use up. I did realize though, I had another empties video filmed probably about 2 months ago, and somehow the footage got deleted, so there were some products I did use up that sadly I didn't get to discuss with all of you, but I've used up quite a few lately. They're taking up some storage, so I thought I would do this video. And also too, if you're not subscribing, hit the button down below. I do lots of empties videos, and the first product I used up was from Nature Well. I actually never used this brand, but they did reach out and they sent me some of their body creams. So this is a clinical vitamin C brightening moisture cream. I love the idea of that because I put vitamin C on my face every day, so I want my body looking young too. So I thought this was really good. I really enjoyed using it. I think it did a really good job of moisturizing my skin. In terms of, like clearing dark marks and things like that, I'm really not that sure. But it felt really nice on my skin, and I really did enjoy this product. It's also affordable too. You can find it at Walmart, so definitely check this out from Nature Well. Sticking, I guess, with skincare and kind of body care, the next product I used up was from Physioderm Clean. So it was their Sensitive Skin Cream Cleanser. I actually did a campaign with them on Instagram, so this might look familiar. This was really nice. It had like a really kind of milky texture. I did use it every morning and evening to clean my skin. I do double cleanse, so I would go in after I've used my oil with this product, and it worked really well. It didn't break out my skin at all. Like, it definitely is for sensitive skin, and I think too, like, it didn't have any smell or anything. For people that don't like smelly products, I would recommend this. It's cruelty-free, it's dermatologist tested, it's from the drugstore, it's affordable. This was a really good product, and I really would recommend this. This next product, I was so sad to use up, guys. It was the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Balm. I love this. I would usually go in with this first to remove all my makeup and oils from my face. So it's just kind of like a balm that you put all over your face. I did a video on this a long time ago, and this is one of Dermalogica's top products in my opinion. I really like this. It does a really good job of removing it, because after I double cleanse, and after I would use this, like, I didn't really have anything remaining on my face, which is always awesome because it's really hard to find products that remove all of your makeup kind of in the first go. It is a little bit pricey, but this is definitely worth your dollars. It does work. And just a tip, definitely cut it open, because I had about 2 weeks of product left after I cut this open. Like, I needed every last drop of this product because it is just another skincare product that I used up, but I already have a refill. If you watch my newest haul, is the Belief Aqua Balm Hydrating Toner. So this is for all skin types, even though it does say hydrating, and this has sodium hyalurate, which moisturizes for smoother looking skin, and just some really good other products too. I really like Belief products for hydration, and we're in the winter time. We need all the hydration we can get. I really like this. I used it as my morning toner, and it just worked really well with my skin, and I already have a new one, so I'm really excited about that. But I really would recommend this toner, especially if you have dry skin. Another product I did use up, and this was something different, and it had been kind of sitting in my drawer for a while, but it was the Seventh Heaven Soften Sock foot mask. So you just put this on your feet, and it's kind of like a little booty, and you just sit there, and these ones don't actually peel. I know, like, I think it's like the baby ones, I can't remember the name, but they actually will peel skin off your feet. These ones don't, they just soften. So if you're someone that has like a weak stomach, you might like these ones better than those other ones. I really wanted the Sephora ones too, but they were always sold out online. And then every time I went into a Sephora 3 times, and they said that they've just been selling like hotcakes. They would get 150 in at a time and they would sell out. But yeah, I really like these. These were so good. I do want to get more of them. I know the Dollarama has some, so maybe I will do a test on this, but it just feels nice to take care of your feet. And I know around this time of year, like, feet get really dry and gross. So I thought this was really good from Seventh Heaven. Another mask I did was from the Sephora collection, and it is their Lychee face mask. This felt really nice on my skin. It is a brightening, ultra moisturizing mask. I can't say, you know, after I used it, I was like, wow, my skin is amazing, but it just felt really nice. It did smell good. But it did feel good. Like, after a day where I think I had a lot of makeup on or something, I was like, I'm gonna put this on, and it just felt really nice. I got it in a set, and I would recommend these, like, if you're traveling or have a flight, or maybe like a girls' night. Like, they're just really easy to use as opposed to like a clay mask. For this actually was a collaboration with Sunkissed Alba, so it is kind of old. The only thing I didn't like was all the shimmer at the bottom. I'm glad it stayed at the bottom and didn't go on my skin. But I did find that this really did make my skin hydrating. I'm kind of sad because I don't have any of these left anymore. I've used up so much skincare. So the next thing I used up was from Milky, and it was their Green Goddess Sleeping Mask and Primer. I would use this as a mask, kind of a night moisturizer. And this was actually from their, I believe, their CDB collection. So this was kind of my first time experimenting with CDB products. And you can tell, like, I wanted every ounce of this. I did cut it open. I thought this was really nice. It had a moussey texture for sure. I don't think I would repurchase this again. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like anything amazing or revolutionary, but it was a good product. Like, Milky did do well, I think, with trying to break into skincare with this product. The next product I used up, I was really sad about this because this is one of my favorite products. It's from Pure Lease, and I love watermelon scents. That's no surprise if you've watched this channel. So I used up the Watermelon Energizing Aqua Balm. So this was like a gel moisturizer. I would always use this and bring this when I was flying because it just really kept my skin moisturized when I was flying all the time. It has aloe vera, which helps reduce inflammation, which is really good when you're flying too. Protects skin from cellular damage and helps smooth and firm skin. This just worked really well. It's one of my favorite Pure Lease products, definitely, and I am sad to use this up. They actually had sent this to me one time, which was so nice because on Instagram I was like, I really want to try that product, and I had worked with them before and they just sent it right over, so it was just so thoughtful. I definitely want to get more of that. I used, wow, like maybe I haven't did an Empties in a while, but I also did use up this Pixi Milky Tonic. And this was full of jojoba, milk, and oat smoothing toner. I wasn't really crazy about this. It was just a product that I did use. But it wasn't one of my favorite Pixi tonics. Like, I like the rose one and I like the Pixi Glow, but I really didn't really like this one that much. And I think it was just the milky looking water that kind of cursed me out too. Okay, I've definitely used so many of these, but the next thing was from Ole Henriksen, and it was their Glow 2 OH Dark Spot Toner. So I really like this. This was a go-to to me. I originally got a sample, fell in love, so then I bought this size. When I used the sample, I definitely noticed a difference in my dark spots on my face. I noticed that they were fading. My skin looked really good. This was actually a product that I did find made a difference, but then I bought this one. And I don't know if my skin got used to it, but I did have some dark marks and they just weren't fading. So I didn't repurchase it. I actually fell in love with the Tarte Knockout and elected to go with that more than this. Maybe I will try it again. I'm really not that sure. I did talk to my coworker about it and I feel like she's going to try it. So I'm really interested to see, you know, was it just this magic mini that worked or was it just my skin got used to it? So I think that will be interesting. But it really wasn't that bad of a product, but it is kind of pricey, so definitely get it in a gift set because it's a lot cheaper. I do have 2 hair care products before we move into makeup. This is really long. I didn't realize I had so many empties. But I've talked about this before. It is the Marc Anthony Hair and Scalp Detox Scalp Scrub. So I use this in my hair routine. After I shampoo, I use this scalp scrub. I find I have a lot of buildup on my scalp. I use a lot of product, especially I've been wearing my hair curly, and I find the product just builds up so badly when my hair's curly. So I definitely need to use a scalp scrub. Sometimes I can actually feel it. It has peppermint oil and it will be tingling, but then I know it really works, but then it kind of hurts. But it really has made a huge difference on my scalp. So if you get a lot of buildup, definitely use this. And like this big package will last quite a few washes. It's only like $2.50. When you look at like the other scalp scrubs, like the Briogeo ones, like my bank account is not going to pay that when I can use this Marc Anthony one. It is so good. I also used up this little sample from Biolage, and it is their all-in-one coconut infusion multi-benefit spray. So apparently this had lots of benefits in it. I was using it in my hair, but I did find it was contributing to a lot of buildup in my hair, and I would notice wherever I sprayed it, I would get like little white dots of product, which was super annoying, especially when you have dark hair like mine. So I was glad that was only a sample because I would not be buying that product. It really didn't work for me. We've made it to makeup, believe it or not. So this is a new product I just finished, and it is from Shop AOA, or Shop Miss A, so AOA Studio. And it is their eyeshadow primer, so it's just kind of a white eyeshadow primer. The packaging broke, which is okay. You know, I only paid like $1 for it, but I really didn't like this. I didn't find that it was very long lasting. I noticed my eyeshadow would crease a lot. It was only $2, and that price point was really reflected in this, so I would not recommend it. I had been using it lately, and I noticed my shadow didn't look as good. So I definitely think this made a difference, and it was just really hard to blend too. I was not a fan of it. I also used up, I can't believe this, but I used up this Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I really like this. This was in 222 True Beige. I really find this foundation works really well. It gives a flawless coverage. For a bit, I didn't like it, and then I retried it, and I was like, okay, this looks so good. I do have a lot of foundation to use up, but I think when I use some more up, I'll probably repurchase this. You can get it for really cheap too. It is just like a holy grail foundation. I do have a darker shade that I can use, I guess, in the summer, but I really like this foundation. If you want a really good drugstore foundation, this one I would highly recommend. And they have the different ones. If you have like dewy skin or oily skin, they do give you some options, which is nice. I also used up, I had this forever, this little sample from Tarte. It was their Smooth Operator Finishing Powder. I thought it was good. I would always just use it on my under eye, but then I noticed like white powder gives really bad flashback when you're taking photos, but it didn't look too bad. I found that the powder was finely milled in a way that I like. I find lately I've used powders and they're just, I don't know, like they don't work for me. But I really did like this one. Like I probably would potentially look at buying a full size. I don't know. There's a few others I like a little bit more than that, but if you are looking for like a good white powder, this one isn't too bad. Oh, I found 2 more skincare products. They're just little samples that I tried. But this one is from Clinique. It is their Smart Clinical Repair Wrinkle Correcting Serum. I actually noticed a difference with this, especially in my forehead when using this product. It was really good. I would potentially maybe look at using this. I'm not sure. I think it does have retinols in it. But this was a good little product, and I used this every night for 6 weeks. So you can definitely get a lot of product out of a little tiny sample. And then I wanted to try this, but I actually found it quite disappointing. It wasn't my favorite. It was the Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. I don't know if I didn't use it enough, but the product sounded really intriguing because it had pure retinol, peptides, and ceramides, which are skincare products I always reach for. They work really well on my skin, and they're just products you should be using on your skin. I found this, I didn't notice any difference when I used this, to be honest. When I used the Clinique one, I definitely could on my fine lines. But for this one, it didn't really make a difference, sadly. And then I used up, I promise we're done and we're back on makeup. I used up this, well, kind of like used up slash like it got old, the NYX On the Rise Volume Lipscara. I definitely agree with the name. It definitely is a lipscara. It will make your lashes look really long and really lifted. I found this didn't really smudge that bad. It was a really good NYX mascara, I think. And then I used up these brushes. They're from Sonia Kashuk from when Target was in Canada, which is forever. I've washed and used these brushes for so long. They're at like they just look gross, and when I used new brushes the other day, I was like, oh my goodness, why did I have these for so long? They definitely did their dues. I really liked this one for blending in my contour, and I use this other one as my brush blush. Say that 3 times, but I'm really sad to say goodbye to them, but they did a really good job, and I can't keep things forever, and I have so many brushes that I really need to use up. So I know that was a super long empty, so thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to see what products I use up in my collection in 2022. I hope it's quite a bit because I buy products, I get quite a bit of products sent to me, and I give away products too, but I just have a lot that I do want to use up. I don't like waste. So let me know what you've used up recently. I would love to know. And if you like this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and also too, if you're not subscribing, hit the button down below. That really helps me grow my channel, and I just appreciate it so much. But I thank you all so much for your love and support during this year. It means so much to me, and you really you all make me so happy. It's been such a hard time, and I've really been focusing on the content I'm doing and on Instagram too and TikTok. So I thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.